Dear Diary / Hidden.Survivor family. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they asked me what's going on with me and Johnny because they've been seeing my Facebook posts. Or they didn't ask what's going on with me and Johnny. They asked, what am I going through? Like, am I okay? Because they've seen my Facebook posts and they were worried about me. And I told them what's been going on with me and Johnny. And, they were giving me encouragement and stuff like that. And I remember telling them, I don't actually remember how the topic came up about me being strong and how Black women are charged with being strong, to their detriment, and I was telling him, yeah, everyone keeps telling me I'm strong because I've been through this and I've been through that, and I've gone through all these things, and I'm like, I don't feel strong, for one, and two, just because I might be strong doesn't mean I don't need help. And I used the example. I said, I lost my mom, and that was the hardest thing I had ever been through. To this day, that's still the hardest thing I've ever experienced. That's the worst pain I've ever felt. But what I'm dealing with Johnny is also the worst pain that I've ever felt in this way. So it's like comparing apples to oranges, and there are two different types of hurt. Losing my mom can't compare to what I'm going through with Johnny, possibly losing my husband. It's a different kind of relationship. It's a different feeling. It's a different type of pain. And I wouldn't wish this on anybody. There's only one person. I wouldn't wish it on them, but there's only one person who I would be like, you reap what you sow. Yeah. But this isn't something that I would wish on a good person. This isn't something that I would want to see another good person go through. And, people keep telling me, oh, you're so strong. You're the strongest person I know. You've been through so much and you've made it through it all. That's not me. That's God, for one. And two, yeah, God has given me the strength to get through these things, but that doesn't mean that each one of those things that I've made it through didn't take a piece of me, didn't cost me something. And, that strength didn't come from me. It came from God. So one of my prayers throughout this situation has been for God to give me the strength to go through this and to deal with it. But yeah, Black women are always told you're so strong because you've been through XYZ. And I think I did a video about this before, mentioning this before, but you know, I know when people tell me that, they're trying to encourage me, but it feels like they're dismissing my struggle and what I'm going through by telling me, you're strong, you got this. I'm reaching out to you because no, I'm not strong. No, I don't have this. Yes, I need help. And, I feel like I'm not being heard, or I'm being dismissed because it's like, oh, you're strong. You're a strong Black woman. You got this. You've been through so much. And, I need help. I need help. I need support. I need people in my corner who will help uplift me, encourage me, give me advice, guide me, you know, be a shoulder for me to cry on, an ear to listen, a hand to hold, I'm really missing my husband. I'm missing his touch. I'm missing spending time with him. I'm missing hearing his voice, his laugh. I'm missing seeing his smile. Just talking to him and hearing how his day is going, hearing his work stories, having fun with him, creating new memories and going on adventures with him. I miss my husband. And I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling because every day I come back to this house. This is our house, and I'm alone. He's not here. I come back to this room. I sleep in this bed. He's not here. Every day I go to bed alone without him. Every day I wake up alone without him. And it's hard. It's really hard. Because that's not what I thought my life would be like when I said I do. And, while we were dating, I really had to change, and change my mindset from this independent woman to it's okay to rely on this person. It's okay to depend on this person. And, he didn't want me to work, so I didn't work since we've been married. I haven't worked. And that was a big adjustment because I've worked all my life. So, it took a lot of change in me to become the wife that I've become, this godly wife, this submissive wife, this wife who loves her husband, who listens and obeys her husband and supports him and uplifts him and takes care of him, nurtures him, and really just loves him. It took a lot, and it took a while to break through that hardened, independent shell that I had. And now that I'm this dependent, submissive wife, and my husband's abandoned me, I'm like, I have to regrow this independent shell. And that's not something that just happens overnight. It's not something that I can just pick up and put back on. And it's not even something that I don't even know if it's something that I should be trying to put back on because I want to save my marriage. I want my marriage to survive this. And if it does, then having that hard shell isn't going to be good for my marriage, you know. I need to be vulnerable with my husband. But I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's coming. I don't know if God is going to save this marriage. I don't know if God is going to allow this to end in a divorce. I don't know if God has someone better for me. I don't know what my life is going to be like in the next few months. I don't know where I'll be living, how I'll be living. My hands are tied. He's locked me out of all the finances, and he's completely ignoring me, so he won't give me passwords to anything. He won't give me any information that I asked for. He blames me for everything he's dealing with at work. And he just ignores me. Doesn't talk to me. And right now I'm dealing with something with my godson. His whereabouts are unknown right now. No one's been able to reach him. And that's not like him. So I'm worrying about him. This is something that I would share with my husband. And, you know, he would comfort me. And he would help me. He would help me by trying to reach out to my godson. And knowing him, he would probably be like, since it's a weekend, let's just drive down there and go check on him and make sure he's okay. You know, but I don't have that. I don't have my husband. So pray for me, guys. If you've been praying for me, I thank you and I appreciate you. Please keep praying. Please keep praying that Johnny comes back to God, that God saves our marriage. Pray for me to have the strength to go through this, the courage to do whatever it is I may need to do to get through this, the wisdom and discernment. Pray that Johnny truly repents and turns to God. That's all I got for you guys. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I need to spend some time in prayer. I need to be more consistent with that. I've been praying and reading the Bible like never before, but I don't feel like I've been consistent with it. And I think that needs to change. I want that to be a routine. Yeah. And right now I have no routine, which is semi-intentional. You know, this break from school was supposed to be me taking a break from everything and just enjoying time. My husband was going to be home. This was supposed to be a time of just enjoying my husband being home and having fun and relaxing. intentionally doing nothing but relaxing and forcing myself to do nothing. But instead I'm going through this emotional and this spiritual warfare, and my thoughts aren't my own. My thoughts are filled with what ifs. And a whole bunch of other stuff. But I thank you guys for praying for me and watching these videos and liking the videos, subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell. I added gaming to the channel. I do live streaming. I live stream my gameplays. So if you hit the notification bell and you see that I go live, you're free to join me. Come on the stream, and we can chat it up. We can laugh. We can, joke around, hang out, have some fun. It's my way of, it's part of my way of coping and distracting myself, trying not to be idle. I'm trying to keep busy doing something, and I do enjoy playing video games, and while I have a break from school, I have time to do it. So, that's part of I've been using, playing PlayStation and streaming it to YouTube. I've been using that as some self-care and just a distraction and just trying to have some fun. I didn't do any of it today because I want to, I think I've been leaning into it a little too much and relying on it too much, where I'm just like sleeping, I wake up and I play PlayStation, I eat, go back to sleep, wake up, play like that's turned into the routine, and I haven't been praying as consistently and reading the Bible as consistently as I was before. So I need to rein it in a little bit. Make sure I have control over it and it doesn't have control over me. Same thing with my relationship, my marriage. I gotta take my control, my power, and my control back. Johnny has it all right now, and I need to get it back. I promised myself after the last relationship, that was an abusive relationship, and I promised myself I wasn't going to let someone have that kind of control over me anymore. And here I am. Back in the same situation. But it's not the same situation, because that was just a dating relationship. This is marriage. Marriage is its own thing. It's a whole different level. The rules are different. It's different. Marriage is different. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you whenever you're watching this video. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. Love you guys. Bye.